Well, hello. We are here for episode number 5. The one human being who's actually made it this far and is watching. Thank you. Thank you so much. I will make it worth your while, maybe? I don't know. Ask me for a free card reading. If I'm not already giving you a card reading, I'll totally give you free card readings because you've watched episode 5. So put in the comments, give me a card reading. And I'll be like, yeah, I owe you something because you're actually watching this. Look, this is just me just journaling mentally what I'm going through in the moment in a less obvious way, um, to maybe have this hidden so that it's more for me and not for others. But hey, if anybody does watch this and listen, I'm okay with that. I have no problem sharing my thoughts openly. I'm really, really open. If anything, I have to work on that. This might be part of the journey, is learning to not openly share every single thing about my life with the person who shows me any interest, because it's not always the right thing to do. Um, or it is the right thing to do. See, this is kind of where I'm at in life, you know? Sometimes it's like you do a thing and you get burned and you feel bad about it. Is the lesson to not do that thing ever again? Or is the lesson that you have to be true to yourself and that you always do the same thing? My point being, random person I make friends with, I overtly share and I open up pretty much, openly to as if I'd known them for years, right? For a person I barely knew. And then when that kind of person goes ghost or vanishes or doesn't talk to me anymore, it's like, wow, it's this weird feeling of like I feel, oh, like I shouldn't have done that, you know? For various reasons. One, it's like I feel like I was vulnerable and then like it was weird. And two, because it's like I obviously pushed a person away because I like said too much or got uncomfortable, right? These things happen all the time. So it's like, why can't I just like stay in the boundaries of like normal social situations, you know? Yeah, we're not going to cry about it, but we are going to talk about the fact that it's like definitely the thing that I'm working with is boundaries and social situations. I've never been good at this stuff. And now it's like I think it's because there's some autism involved, perhaps, that I'm not understanding very well about myself. Um, but we're working through that as well. And we're probably not going to know much about that over time just because it's like really tricky. I don't think we properly understood autism even now. Like, I've met other people that are autistic, and the things they do and the things they say don't jive with me at all. It's like they're on a different part of the world where like it's not like my kind of experience. Not that there's anything wrong with either one. It's just definitely showing that there's such a variety of ways of approaching things and perceiving things. But back to the original point, like if you do something and then it feels bad, is the lesson to never do that again, or is the lesson that that's part of it? That the if I'm going to put myself out there and be emotionally vulnerable, that sometimes it's going to hurt, you know? I think that's the lesson, and that's a harder lesson. It's easier to just be like, no, I'll never do this again, but I know myself so well, the chance that I'm going to like, not do that again, zero. Zero. Am I out of food already? Oh, we are almost out of food, and we haven't even started making food. Yeah, and we haven't made a storage room. Everything's falling apart. This is the way I expected this to go, just to be honest. So we are completely on schedule for chaos. Let's see if we could at least finish this room. But yeah, my point is that, like, I know myself well enough to know that it's going to happen again and again and again. I'm a very friendly person. If you're watching this and you don't know me, all you have to do is just start talking to me, and guess what? You'll know me very easily. I have no problem sharing. And the problem, I guess, for me is that I get overly emotional. Like, I get emotionally attached to the people that I share with, and that is the thing I need to work on, right? Because it's like, I don't mind sharing my life story with people. I'm doing it right now in this setting, and you're a complete stranger watching this, and you're, like, getting my life story, right? So if I don't mind that, then what bothers me? There's no expectations here, you know? I don't expect you, this person watching the video, to, like, keep up a conversation with me or to fulfill any kind of, social interaction, right? Other than just you're here and you're watching the video. You don't even have to hit the like button. If only I could treat everything that way, right? If I could just open up and talk to people like, on a friendship level and then have that same feeling of like, like it's fine, That's I think it's expectations. In the end of the day, it's very, very difficult to understand both what people expect from you and to even understand sometimes what you expect from other people. Like, it's subtle, I guess. It can be subtle. And even unknown to us, like I'm even surprised at the expectations that I have on some people and the expectations that I don't have on some people. Like how come like one of my friends can now text me for months and it doesn't bother me at all, not even a little bit. Like, and yet another one of my friends cannot text me for 2 days and I'm like personally offended by the whole thing. It's isn't that weird, right? It is weird. Like, and I see it. I see it. I see it happening in my life, and it's like this is not. I do not have even distribution of my treatment of people, and it's like, well, obviously, it's because I have my favorites. I have people that I want their attention, and I have people that I don't want their attention as much. Maybe but it's not even that. I think it's the comfort level. It's like there's people I'm comfortable with and people that I'm not. It's fun stuff. And look, they're sleep. I put them to sleep. I was talking so much about my boring life that I've already put my three characters to sleep, and we still have not built a stove. So here's the situation we're running into, and we're going to push pause real quick, just so you understand the gravity of the situation. We have no food. There is no food on this map anymore. We've eaten it all. Look, they're eating raw food right now. What is this? What is this? Rice? Is freaking rice. He's eating raw rice. He's not even cooking the rice. I don't even have a stove and he's eating raw rice. Why don't I have a stove? What do I need to do to make this thing happen? I forget. Do I have to prioritize this? Hang on. Why do we not have a stove? How do I have to here, Lottie, can you prioritize building a stove? I really think when you're eating raw rice, then something has gone horribly wrong in our priority system because we should at least have a stove. So let's freaking build a stove. I mean, Jesus. And hey, like while we're at it, maybe we prioritize building like this column and then we like I don't know, put a roof on this freaking building because we're getting rain all over our table. And this IKEA table is not going to do well with rain, okay? It's just not going to. It was not designed for that, okay? We absolutely need rain to go away, meaning we need a roof. Okay, and then, okay, we need to tell them to make food, cook simple meal until you have, we need at least 15 of these. Um, yeah, until you have 20. Make that the rule. Always be, hey, look, we got a roof coming up. Look at this. We're slowly making it. Our room is happening. You're still eating raw rice. Oh my God. I feel like I have failed. I mean, if anybody who actually plays this game was to watch this video, the shame, the utter shame of how I'm playing. I'm clearly just distracted by my own life and the conversations upon my life. So the shame, the shame. But hey, we have a roof now and some floors, some rooms. It's starting to come together. We do need to turn one of these rooms um, into how do I do it? I thought there was a way to, it's not medical. I don't want to turn it into a medical bed. I thought there was a way to turn it into like a prison bed. Why am I not remembering? Oh, it's here. For prisoners. There we go. So there we go. We have one prisoner. So if we capture anybody, we have a prisoner. We have an extra bedroom. We have a medical room. And we have 3 normal bedrooms. We now have a kitchen. Hey, look, he made food. Oh, gosh. And we also have a problem where our storage is way the hell over here. And I don't want my food stored over here. I'm going to have to put food storage over here. Oh, okay. You know what? We're going to end this video. We're going to come back and we're going to sort out the food storage system. And that's going to be the highlight of our life for this next video. Where is it? Filming, overwrite, right? Quit to main menu. Okay. Bye.